This week, Rhea and I are traveling by land and by water as we follow a trail with plenty of options that takes off right from the Hite Adventure Center at the very tippy top of Lake Powell.
Then we're off to Beaver, Utah as we support the leaders of the ATV community at the 14th annual Ride on Utah Big Ride.
Finally, Reese Stein is taking us out to one of Utah's most diverse fishing holes as he introduces us to the tiger muskie. So hold on tight and get ready to reel them in. At Your Leisure is next. It's called Mild Crag, named by John Wesley Powell. We're discovering it today.
But we should call it Horseshoe Bend.
Except there already is one of those.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, welcome to At Your Leisure, everybody. I'm Maria Rossi Booth.
And I'm Chad Booth, and we are high above the Colorado River, just north of Hite, in the Hite Marina area, now called the Hite Outpost. And we are out discovering some of the new ways to recreate in the Glen Canyon National Recreation Area.
Oh, this is going to be a spectacular show for you guys today.
Yeah, so by raise of hands, how many of you have boated up the Colorado River to Sheep Canyon or Dark Canyon? Raise your hands. Okay, good. Now, how many of you, when you've been up the canyon by boat, wondered, I wonder what it looks like from the top? Well, we are at the top. Right to our left is the entrance to Sheep Canyon. And we are going to explore a couple of the areas up here that give you a whole new perspective.
That's right. So we're doing the whole gamut today. We're doing ATVs, we're doing personal watercraft, we're hiking. It's going to be a spectacular show for you.
You will be able to see this scene from the bottom and the top. But right now, let's find out about some of the trail adventures from the captain and the first mate.
When we got the Tickaboo, we saw a lot of amazing stuff over the last 4 years. But then once we got the Hite project going and came out here, it was just totally different terrain. A lot of that land is BLM, so it's easily accessible by off-road vehicles. And we've taken our Jeep out there, and it is slow going when you take a Jeep, but when you do get one of the machines, one of the side-by-sides, you can just blaze a trail and get on down and see a lot of amazing stuff.
Hite makes a great base camp for adventure because we are in such close proximity to canyonlands. We're close to Dark Canyon, wilderness area. We're right on the lake. All of our campsites right now are lakeside campsites. So they're not close to our brand new hot showers, but they're right on the lake. So we have kayak rentals, we have paddleboard rentals, we have half-day ATV rentals, we have full-day ATV rentals, we do guided tours.
There's two different types of folks. There's the types that like the comforts, and there's the type that like the remoteness. And this offers the remoteness. And there's a huge crowd of people out there that want to go get away from it all. And I guarantee you this is it. You can come out here and you don't have to worry about getting cell service. You're not going to get cell service. You can keep them busy for a week. We have the RV campground and the developed campground. The government National Park Service has put $800,000 into revamping it. And it's really nice now. It's a lot different than what it was last year. So you can bring your RV and camp, and we can either point you in the right direction, we can rent you the side-by-sides and tell you where to go to see this terrain, all this beautiful country. We can rent jet skis, kayaks, paddle boards, and we also rent mountain bikes. So no matter what your pleasure, we can put you in the right direction and get you out there. When it's time to go back, we're like, we want to stay. It's that beautiful.
Gosh, look at the time. It's just flying. I'm sorry, I thought we were going to be down to the edge of Dark Canyon by now and we could show it off, but the last part of this trail is pretty technical, and so we've had to slow down quite a bit. We're only about a half mile of the last 2 miles.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, but it's time to go to our story this week.
That's right, we're going to head to our Where To, and today we're going to talk about the OHV community. And so how does everybody get on the same page when you're talking about issues and things? Well, you go on the big ride. And it's out in Beaver County. Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. We are at the bottom of Cataract Canyon on the Colorado River, and the water is like glass right now, isn't it, Chad?
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely phenomenal.
It's amazing. And remember when we talked earlier in the show that we were up tippy top at that super high horseshoe point? We were looking down, and now we are looking up.
Yeah, it's right above us to the right.
Which is amazing because we were looking down here, we're like, hey, most people don't know what it's like to look I mean, they can look down or they can look up, but they can't be up and down on the same day.
Yeah, and here we pulled it off.
It's so cool.
Anyway, right now we're going to talk to TJ. He has been our adventure guide up here today, and he's going to tell us a little bit about navigating on the river.
So today we launched from the Height Marina. There's a launch ramp up there. We took the jet skis and the boat upriver to the Mile Crag Bend, which is this bend we are currently on. It's named Mile Crag because when John Wesley Powell came through here, there was miles of crags. So that's simply how he named it. Right now, where we are is about as far as you can go with the jet skis. You can't bring personal watercraft past Sheep Canyon. The boat can go up to the first rapids. Right now, there is enough water at height to launch if you want to do this. Otherwise, the North Wash launch ramp would be where you would want to go. It's pretty cool. It's definitely it's like our own private horseshoe bend up here without the crowds. I mean, you can see it from above and below. It's very accessible. You don't have to walk single file line to get to it. Outside of height, I mean, the water is just glassy. Even when it's windy, the water is nice and smooth, so you can just cruise really easy. I like the isolation. I like the vastness of it. I like being able to go out and do things away from the crowds. I mean, it's just open to so many recreation possibilities out here. Just seeing new things, yeah, meeting new people, exploring areas that very few people see. Side-by-side guiding is really picking up. I do canyoneering, hiking. Hopefully this will get going. We'll start doing personal watercraft trips upriver here. I love it.
This bridge is so beautiful. It's like the gateway to Lake Powell, and you can see all the rafters coming down here from Cataract Canyon, and I'm just gonna take off, honey. See ya, bye.
Well, okay, I'll finish up the work here. We are going to leave Lake Powell. We are going to head out along the way. We are going to join up with Reese Stein today to find out what adventure he's come up with.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. We are at the Height Outpost right now at the campground.
This is kind of the epicenter of everything that happens at this end of the lake. So, honey, what have you learned today?
I have learned that this place is extremely isolated. Very beautiful and packed with lots of fun. You can do everything.
I agree. And you know what I've learned?
What?
I have learned that you really can't do it all in a day, which is why they have spent $800,000 over the last year to improve and develop an RV site. So we've got 14 sites with full hookups with this beautiful wall of pinnacles right behind us. It's kind of like you're in Goblin Valley.
Right.
And the lake off to the side of you and the beautiful scenery of the canyon just beyond you.
Yeah, they did a fine job.
They did, and that way you can come down here, or you can use the water-only campgrounds where you can put your RV down by the lake. There's showers down there, brand new.
Right.
Or you can do the primitive camping on the shore.
You shower in the lake. Scrub it up dub.
Well, we won't go there with that picture, but that allows you to come down here, make this your base camp to travel to different national parks, come back to your RV, there's full hookups, the air conditioning's on, go out on the lake and just have lots of fun.
Yeah, it's fantastic. But now we have to go to our calendar of events and our sticker winner.
This week's contest winner was submitted to us on Facebook by Doris Quinn.
Congratulations, Doris. It looks like you're going to win a $400 gift certificate to RiFab.com. RiFab offers the best custom metal fabrication for your rig. Visit RiFab.com for more details.
Be sure to call us on Monday at 801-947-8888 to claim your prize. And remember, there's an extra $100 gift card bounty if you get caught with an Eagles Landing AYL sticker. So be sure to visit any Eagles Landing location to get your sticker, and be sure to fill up your machine with Clear 91 while you're there.
Now let's take a look at the calendar of events. This week in Nephi, the Juab County Fair kicks off and will run through August 10th.
And on the 8th, the band Lone Star will be performing, and tickets are still available, so be sure to get them as soon as possible. What a great sound.
And that same week, August 5th through the 10th, is the Duchesne County Fair, which is so much fun. We've been there before. It's a fast-paced week full of fun and excitement. You won't want to miss it.
And that same weekend in Marysvale, Utah, it's the annual Paiute UTV Jamboree. There's going to be all kinds of fun, a big splash pond for the kids. It's a big, fun, muddy trail riding mess. and At Your Leisure is going to be there. Now, the following weekend, August 17th and 18th, is the Ride for Life event, which benefits the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The ride goes from Tooele to Wendover. Lots of prizes and fun.
Well, I can't wait for next week, but then I don't want today to end.
I know, it's been so much fun.
It
Really,
is.
just nonstop.
So if you would like to find out a little bit more about the ATV opportunities or possibly rent a watercraft or something like that, contact Lake Powell Adventures. Here's their website right here, and they can give you information. Or if you just want to stop by and check things out at the Height Outpost, it's just down the road here a little ways.
Yeah,
And,
they're super friendly in the info center. Just a great
and they've,
couple.
yeah, they've got a trail map up on the wall, and they can help you find places that you can ride down here.
Yeah, it's way fun.
So like we always say, no matter where you are in the world, there is adventure around the very next bend.
You just got to get out there and create your own adventure. At your leisure.
Now, are we hitchhiking now, or are we just going to go back and ride the watercraft some more?
Watercraft.
Okay, goodbye.